Today I'm gonna talk about a very sad case from Brandenburg, Germany, because one father killed his 3 children and his wife because his wife presented a fake vaccination certificate in Germany, and his wife's employer found the certificate fake and probably threatened the family, and the result was 5 deaths, including 3 small children. First of all, if you know my channel, you should know that I'm not a big fan of Germany. And one of the big reasons I'm not a big fan of Germany is because it happened with me that I had a years-long of contractual relationship with this TH Wildau, which this tragedy accidentally is connected. And actually, I've been calling this TH Wildau a mad brute for a while. And if you know my business story with him, then you know I have a good reason to call him a mad brute. So I have to say, Germany, especially in this Brandenburg, was a nightmare for me. This so-called technical university is a public institution funded by the German state. I can say that during the cooperation period between my company and their institution, for me, it was as if I have made a deep visit to a German madhouse. If you want to know my whole story, you can check it on my channel at any time. I think I have a full series about my business story with this German state institution, which is even good for a Netflix movie. But today, let me say something about this tragedy. And let me mention here the current head of the institution, whose name is Ulrike Tippe. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add the doctor, professor remark. So this head of institution is actually a German professor and doctor. And my company was the official representative of this German state institution in the People's Republic of China. I never actually had the opportunity to meet this person because this person took the written agreement simply as a piece of toilet paper. So this person named Ulrike Tippe took office at the end of 2017, when my company had a contract with their public institution, which was valid until 2018. And there were clear obligations that this German public institution was obligated to fulfill. But I can say that I have never met such a rude, unprofessional public figure in Europe as this Ulrike Tippe. So I guess the reason why this person didn't even want to meet my company was because she was missed out on all kind of business management education. I don't think she even understood the concept of a written agreement. Because of this, German state institution was actually connected to German Chancellor Angela Merkel. So as a private company's owner, I had no choice than release my business story to the public. In 2019, I sent my last email to this German head of institution, and I mentioned it clearly that I have all the evidence that they violated my contractual rights and also deceived me badly. And if she doesn't act accordingly, I will be forced to let my story go public. I think if this is not Germany, but a kind of normal and rule of law country, a state institution leader would recommend me to meet with them, because a head of state institution is not only taking responsibility for herself or himself, but for the whole country. I can say that even today, it is very difficult for me to believe that Germany, as a country with a valid EU membership, start to act like this. So what the head of this German institution did was she took the fact that I requested a problem-solving meeting think based on contract, as a kind of blackmail. So she went to the neighboring town's police station to report against me. When I received the German police mail in Hungary, I was lucky enough because I just had a good vacation in Iberia Peninsula, but the feeling was brutal. It's like you get robbed on the open street and then they call the police to catch you. So since then, I decided to fight against this mad brute Germany. If they won't be able to let go of their Nazi Germany practices, then they should not get nervous when I call them a post-Nazi country. Let me recommend my trilogy, quote, 36.1 kilometer from Angela. You can find the link below. And yes, I want 100 million compensation from the German state for their madness.